Hey y'all, it's the Rocco Sisters. So we're back this week with another video. We haven't filmed in a couple of weeks, but our idea behind this video is just to be real and honest and vulnerable with you guys about what life has looked like these past few weeks of quarantine and just kind of starting to have all of the mundane things set in. And so we're going to each talk to you guys a little bit about things that we've been wrestling with, struggling with, and hopefully offer some encouragement to you guys. But first, we just want to shout out our good friend Parker. Yes. He made these sweatshirts for us, and they say our faith can move mountains in this beautiful teal color. And his family, actually, they have a Facebook page. It's called Image Builders, Embroidery, and Screen Printers. So definitely go check them out, like their page on Facebook.
And we'll link it below as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, like I said, our heart behind this is just to have an honest conversation with you guys. So, Isley, I'll let you kind of touch on what these past few weeks have kind of looked like for you. And
yeah, so us in general, it's like, this is like a common conversation I've been having with a lot of people, is just that it's such a unique time, especially for our family, because as y'all know, Isabel just graduated from NC State University, and then I won't be home next summer because of nursing school. Isabel's obviously going to be getting a job, and so this is just a crazy time because we're all home together, and it's kind of like how it was in high school. Like, it's just something that we weren't expecting, but it is such a blessing because we love each other and we love being around each other. But on the other end of it, there's plenty of times where we wish we were back at school, or where we wish that this wasn't the current circumstance. And so it's kind of finding that like balance of like being thankful for this time, but then also just going a little stir crazy. I'm sure y'all can all relate to that, but we kind of just wanted to start this video out with some truth and being really real, because it's really easy to get behind this camera and make it seem like everything's perfect, or like we all three get along all the time. And even though we love each other and we're best friends, like, trust me, there is like, we have our fair share of conflict. And actually, like, the reason we didn't post a video last week is because we went to film it and we got in a fight before we started filming. And we just decided that we didn't want to come on here and act like everything was okay when it wasn't, and it's not always okay. And so just wanted to like hope y'all can relate to that, and wanted to be encouraging too, because even though this is really difficult, like, every day I think like we all pray for patience with each other, and just that this can be an authentic channel and something that y'all can watch and be like, dang, like, they're not perfect, or like, you know, they deal with like all this stuff that's going on too. So Ella, do you want to start us off with some?
So I've been a little bit stressed out just with school and everything. I have AP exams next week, and recently the ACT and SAT exams have been canceled until like September, I think. And so that stresses me out a little bit, because I've only taken it once, and I'm going to be a senior next year. So I'm going to be applying to colleges and stuff like that. And so that's been really scary for me. But me, Isley, and Isabel, and a couple of our cousins and some of their friends are doing a Bible study together, and it's called Seamless, and we posted about it on our Instagram page, I think a couple of days ago. And that's just been really helping me. We've been meeting every Wednesday night, and that's really been encouraging for me. And I think just that, and just that, and like prayer, because right now everyone's in this situation. And I'm sure literally every other high schooler can relate to some degree. So that's really what I've been struggling with, but that's been helping me a lot. So
yeah, that's great.
I think like we've all been struggling to some degree with like the consistency of things, because as college students, high school students, like, we're used to being like super busy, like go, and like with school just ending for Isabel and I, like, I know that I've personally been struggling like to really get out of bed, like have motivation to get out of bed in the morning, because like at school I had such a like, I'm such like a schedule person. Like, I love knowing what I'm doing, and I love being active and like having a ton of things to do. But lately that's just been kind of difficult. And something that's been really cool is almost every morning we all wake up and work out together, normally with our mom as well. And if y'all follow our Instagram, once again, follow our Instagram. If you don't, it's going to be linked below, but we have posted some of the workouts we've been doing on there, but we've been working out in our garage, and we've been taking walks, going running in the morning. So having something to wake up to and wake up to do has been so important, because it would be really easy for me just to sleep until 10, 11, 12, like waste this time. But this, even though like a lot of us are experiencing like not having jobs or just difficulties with that, like try to find things for yourself to do in the morning, because like read, walk your dog, just find something that helps you have the motivation to wake up in the morning.
Yeah, I think going off that, for me, it's been really hard not having structure in my day. I think I'm such a planner. Like, I still have been using my planner, and that's been something that's really helpful. If you don't have a planner, like, write it down in your notes. Get a piece of paper every morning or the night before and write down the things you want to accomplish the next day. Even if it's little tasks, like, it still helps you feel this sense of accomplishment. So, like, read my book by the pool, or like look for jobs for 2 hours on LinkedIn, reach out to this friend, Zoom call this friend. Making a schedule for yourself, I think as human natures, like our human nature is to crave routine and some kind of structure. And so I think making that and implementing that in your schedule for yourself is super helpful. I know that's something that's personally been really discouraging to me, is just the job hunt right now. And obviously it's nothing that I can control. And I think in that, like, again, just like the Lord is really teaching me to trust him in this season, and trust that a season of waiting is not a wasted season, that it's a season where the Lord's preparing me for whatever he has next, even if that's something that I can't see or don't know right now. So yeah, I think, is that everything you guys wanted to touch on?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, like, I can relate to the job thing, even though, well, both of us can. We're both looking for part-time jobs, so if anyone's got any out there in the Charlotte area. But that's been kind of difficult, just like having plans canceled and possibly having to, do a job. Like, I'm just praying and hoping for a job at this point. But just kind of like the job search of like, I want to still do a job that I enjoy. Like, I don't want to be stuck doing something, for like the whole entire summer. But that's definitely been something that I can relate to on some degree with Isabel, even though hers is a bit of a different situation with the full time. But yeah, it's discouraging. Like, I've talked to all my friends who are home from college, and we're all in the same boat. Like, I have a group message with a couple of my best friends, and we're all like, have you found a job yet? Like, what are you doing for a job? And we're all just like, I don't know, like, I was planning on doing this and now I can't. So just want to encourage y'all that you're not alone in any of the feelings that you have during this quarantine, and that we would love to talk to you and be there with you and support you and encourage you through this. And like I said earlier, like, we are blessed to have each other and to have that good support system, but not everyone has that. And so we fully recognize that, and just want to like help y'all feel a little less alone, and that like it's normal to feel discouraged and frustrated, and it's normal to feel like you are alone, for those of you who actually, like, some of you might not even be with your families right now. So I
think I wanted to leave this video just with this quote. It was on Instagram and I sent it to a friend yesterday, but it says, when we trace God's hand of faithfulness from our past, we have the courage to believe that he will be faithful in our future. And that's something that I've just really been trying to hold on to. And it's like a truth that I feel like I have to preach to myself, like, hourly, if not like minutely, during quarantine. So I think we just want to leave you guys with encouragement and with truth that, like, the Lord is faithful over your future, just as he's been in your past and your present. And so we're here for you guys, and we're thinking about you guys. We're walking through the exact same things that you guys are. So we'll have a video out next week, and
it's gonna be a good one. So stay tuned. All right, bye y'all.